Joining me now is David Jamieson, President and CEO at Midex Resources. Great to see you.
Hey, good to see you too, Mark.
Now, your company is still private, soon to go public. So give us the broad strokes overview of Midex.
Yeah, so Midex is a exploration company that's based in Ontario, dominantly northwestern Ontario. We started out in 2020. We started assembling ground packages in north of Thunder Bay, north of Red Lake, primarily gold. And as we moved through 2020, 2021, we saw the opportunity in lithium. Our first big project was right beside Frontier Lithium, and we continued to stay ground and make acquisitions. We're about to close another acquisition very soon. So we're building up one of the largest, I would say, prime exploration packages in northwestern Ontario.
So as you do that, what's the one or two things that you're most excited about in terms of your development heading towards being a public company?
I think it's just the exploration potential. We're on that discovery curve where you can get the most bang for your buck. So we're going to be going public soon. We're going to be raising significant amount of flow through to put into the ground. And I think because of the quality of our land packages, I think the discovery potential is really high.
And for investors who have a lot of choice out there in the lithium space, and again, when you're public and people can access the shares, so you mentioned a few aspects there. What are some of the other things that people should know that differentiates your company from others?
Well, I think it's the quality of the team. We've got people that really understand the nuts and bolts of how to do exploration. Myself as an exploration geologist, we've got Tammy Latinen, who's on board, and she is very good at ESG, especially Indigenous relations and government relations, which is important no matter where you're working. The lithium space is really moving quickly, so you have to be able to understand what's going on in government and permitting, et cetera, et cetera. So we're going to be moving as quickly as we can, permitting, et cetera, all the way up, de-risking projects and moving them up into development stage.
Lastly, David, have you honed your 30-second elevator pitch? And if so, can we hear?
Well, let's give it a shot. We'll give it a shot right now. Midex, the opportunity is there for an early stage. We're private right now. We'll be raising a little bit of money, pre-IPO, but during the IPO, and the summer is going to be really busy. So expect lots of news. And if you're that type of investor that really likes bang for your buck, I think you got to look at Midex for sure.
Thanks very much for your time today, and we'll be watching the news flow.
Perfect. Thanks, Mark.
Great stuff. David Jamieson, President and CEO at Midex Resources.